We've been busy the last 12 months on our 2 pilots. So in the Meunierstraat we have done a survey of the test installation in December 23. And then based on the results we've been expanding the test installation in May. So we've expanded it to the whole street, introducing one-sided traffic to make room for greening installations and street art. We've done that together with the citizens, and we're measuring impact on the whole neighborhood, on traffic, with traffic sensors, which prove to be very useful and give very nice results. Next to that, we've started a campaign about facade gardens. So in the whole neighborhood, citizens can apply to have a facade green and some nesting facilities. And this way we won't only green the Meunier Street, but the whole neighborhood around it using facade green. And we're starting installing them next week, so that's a nice thing. And then in the second pilot site, which is the Leuven Central Prison, we've had some delays to remove the ceiling, the concrete, but the contractor ended the removal of all the demolition in October. And so in the very near future we'll start together with the prisoners to make the garden. And in the meantime we've worked together with them to make the design and make plant choices, etc. So that's what we've been up to. Stakeholder involvement has proven to be very important in both the street and Leuven Central Prison. In the street we called it Atelier Meunier, because it's called the Meunier Street, and it was a way to organize the workshops and to have citizens engage. It was a way to inform them, it was a way to get their feedback, and we also had some hands-on moments that we planted together or we made the street art together. We've also seen when you change the urban space, the public space in front of people's houses, it can get, for some people it's very emotional because you're so nearby their daily living. So only organize the workshops wasn't enough. We had to have like a means of direct communication with them all the time, like emailing, like they could phone us for whatever. And also we did an evaluation of the test installation by doing a survey in the whole neighborhood, but also by having door-to-door conversations with them. And that has proven to be very valuable because the citizens living there, they test it, they use it on a daily basis, so they know best what works well and what doesn't work of what we implement. So being able to build this test installation and to get feedback from them, it's very valuable, and it will lead to a design for the redevelopment of the street, which will be there for 60 years or more. That will really fit both the climate needs and the NBS solutions, but also the community needs in that neighborhood. We would definitely use the same approach to build a test installation with a significant impact, so a big one that really can show how a space can change using nature-based solutions. Also the approach with stakeholders. What we would do differently is the way we build it. Now using very heavy bricks isn't the most easy way to do it, so we would change a bit technically, I guess. The most challenging thing was the participatory process, because it was a lot more challenging and time-consuming than we initially expected. Another thing was that building like a setup, a trial installation, it has to be flexible and very adaptive, and you have to quickly change it. It's not really in line with a city administration with with strict procedures, timelines, etc. So that made it a bit complex sometimes. Rearranging and changing a street design is a big thing and a major urban adaptation. By using the trial setup, you can try things out and you can test in small steps. So first we tested the one-sided traffic in one part. When we evaluated and it worked well, we could expand it. So this really works to make a big change into smaller steps and to adapt your design to the needs that you that you see in the field. Well, by changing the street from like a totally grey area with only room for traffic and cars, etc., into a street where there's space for green and for social contact in between neighbors, it's really great to see how people start to use the street in a completely different way. Like, they're not using the sidewalk anymore, but they're going in between the green, they stop for a chat. So you really see how this can have an impact on the daily lives of people. And you see, like, certainly there are birds, there are insects. It's really nice to just sit there and observe what happens. And secondly, what's also nice, we build it, and it's a place where we also have interest from other cities or from students to see. It's something that you can really see. So there's a nice story also about what went wrong, but it's an interesting story that can hopefully inspire also others to try out things in real life.